Hanyu, do you need help raising your hat a little bit?
Nah, I like being edgy, dude.
I lost all my parents when I was 9.
It hides the cursed eyes that no one can see.
The Shuriken.
This is my revenge, I'll take us to the end.
Hello, everyone. Welcome. Merry Christmas.
I'm alive and it's almost Christmas.
It's almost Crimgus. Welcome to the 11th verse of the Terran Charts, the Christmas special. Currently right now like an Arknights related podcast where we listen to 5 awesome songs from the Arknights game and give it a rating on a scale of 1 to 6, 1 being the lowest, 6 being the highest. As a reminder for anybody who is new, if you type !poll in the chat, you'll be able to participate as well. We'll be using those stats at the end to help get our aggregate score. Today I'm joined by our lovely panel wearing the festive Santa hats. At the very far left is Goody.
It's a me, Goody.
Gucci. Next to him is Hanyu.
Yes, sir. We're back again.
We back at it again. My name is Zopni, and our wonderful guest today, to my right, I guess is the right on the screen, is Mythic. Hello.
Hello, pleasure to be here.
Thank you for coming.
Oh my god. It's
No problem.
Mythic. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Can you tell us a little bit more about yourself, Mythic?
A bit more of a one-year Arknights streamer. Arknights was the community that helped me reach like 1K followers on Twitch. And I currently do Arknights content on YouTube as well. The best video that I have has the most views is just me reacting to Lapland's Walk. So I know you'll appreciate that, right, Zobni?
Oh yeah, I even got an emote just for that. Hold on, let me pull it out.
Dude, for some reason that has like almost 50K views, and it's just me reacting to like Lapland's Walk.
Jesus.
I don't know why. But yeah, that's the gist. I'm an overall gotcha streamer. Goody was one of the first people that I met in the community, and then I've just met so many amazing people in this community. And it's been great.
Nice. I'm glad you are feeling quite at home here in the Arknights directory.
I'm recovering from FGO.
Oh.
Give me a good year or so.
Oh no.
Yes, we replaced the withdrawal with another one.
Yeah, it's a
One
different
form
type
of copium with another form of copium.
It's a different type of pain, okay? My wallet is safe. With Arknights, my wallet is safe.
Ah, true.
You say that now.
Okay, well, for the most part. But I am considered as the gotcha god gamer, so I get what I want
Oh.
Ooh, okay.
most of the time.
Oh no.
Most of the time.
I do have a question though. Why Mudrock?
Well, I like white hair a lot. Whenever you see Mudrock first in a suit, you think, who's in that suit? Is that a dude? That's got to be like a badass villain. And it turns out it's a cute waifu. And I was all about it, right? And then, Mudrock's story with her, being evil and then going to the good side with Rose Islands, that's great. I love that. That's a really good backstory for her. Yeah, she's just overall cute. I like it.
Definitely a community favorite.
Isn't she like 160?
Oh,
Centimeters?
yeah.
Yeah. He's 160, right?
How much is that in American?
5'2"? 5'2"?
5'2", 5'3".
How tall is the suit?
Yeah, the suit's probably like, it just adds like another 10.
Her horns definitely do.
adds another foot to it.
We were getting bullied by a short girl.
It's like one of those things where like we don't actually know if the horns are part of the 160 or
Right.
they just
Oh
didn't
my
count
god,
for it.
imagine. That would mean she's even shorter, dude.
But we don't know.
Confused. How does she get taller when wearing the suit and become shorter without it?
Yeah,
Makes no sense.
She's standing on stilts, man.
Yeah,
It's boosted.
what to say still.
She's tiptoeing inside there.
Yeah.
Trust.
Wearing high heels in the suit. Alright.
She slays with that.
Also, as a reminder, this is for the 11th verse. This will be the last verse until February. We will be taking a month-long, much-needed month-long break in January. I will announce the next time we're doing it. So look in the Discord. I don't think we actually have a Discord command. Speedy, write that down. We need a Discord command. Now. And just like plug the Discord as you can.
I want to
Do that.
change my price to have candle dinner with Zopni under the moon.
Oh no.
Isn't that a redeem?
That is a redeem.
It's like what, 6 million?
13 million.
I thought it was like 13, yeah.
So once we get back into February, we'll start on the 12th verse. I think that's all I have. Are y'all ready to get started with the first song?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yup.
Back at it again for the 11th verse. All right, here we go.
All right.
We should definitely finish the bingo card like during our off time so we can like if my player crashes.
That's the free space, dude.
No, bruh, come on.
It is. It's the free space.
It's the
Always
free
the free
space, you know.
There's no
It
guarantee.
always happened.
No.
Dude, it happened before we even started stream today.
That's
See,
how you
it
know it
already
won't
happened.
happen.
Oh my god damn it.
It just happened.
I wanted to step on me.
That is Real Me. That was produced by Obadiah Brown Beach. It is the leitmotif for Carnelian, the older sister
Nice.
of Beeswax. The genre for this is listed as power metal. I can definitely vibe with a song like this.
How many different kinds of metal have we listened to in this podcast already?
I don't know, but the only type of metal I don't like is happy metal. Whoever named it that, I'm...
Happy metal.
Happy
Wait, which
metal.
one was Happy Metal again? I don't remember. Did we have one?
I can't remember actually. But it goes back to when, okay, so in Blaze Blue, there's a character called Platinum the Trinity, and her leitmotif song is, the genre for that is happy metal, and I'm just like,
Oh, bro.
bruh.
I just imagine like heavy metal now would be like yippee! Yippee! I'm so happy!
Just like
Imagine the happy
screamo
cat.
yippee. Oh my god.
It just goes yippee, and then just some hard rock guitar just goes in the background.
And the dude starts screaming.
Yeah,
Happy death metal.
yippee!
All right, so what do y'all think? Who wants to go first?
All right, so I think around like 240 around there is like a transition where they add a little bit of like drums in there, like a beat. No, not drums, like more of a beat. I really like that part. Also, I don't know if you guys talk about it, but the animation, like the video itself, how it syncs up with the beat, how the sky turns from like white to red, depending on like what part of the song it's at. I just like the build up to the metal. It's just good. It's just good.
Just good. The rating
good.
is good. Just
Okay, I'll
good.
give it a 4 out of 6.
4 out of 6. 4 is good.
Yes,
I'm
it's
actually
just
curious,
good.
like, why not higher than a 4 though?
So, lyrics are definitely a big one for me. This is just something that you would vibe to. If there were like some lyrics involved, that's definitely within the 5 to 6 range for me.
I'm actually curious, like, have y'all heard the piano arrangement for this?
The piano arrangement?
I have
What?
not.
There's like this pianist, I think they're from Australia. They did a cover for this on the
Oh.
piano, and it's so
Ooh.
good. I'll look it up later, and I'll drop it for y'all, and y'all can take a listen. I'll drop it in
Okay.
concessions later in the Discord.
Hell yeah.
Make sure you join the Discord, everybody. It's like, oh, I love piano so much. I wish I knew how to play piano.
You know what made me want to like learn piano? Whenever I watched Your Lie in April.
Wait, really?
Yeah. I was like, I want to be a depressed boy that plays piano and have a cute girl
You want to be the
encourage
little
me.
robot boy?
No,
Oh
no,
my
no, no,
God.
no! You can't have a cute girl. She's gonna spoiler.
She's spoiler, yeah,
Spoiler.
right.
She's gonna be. She's
We
gonna
got them.
spoilers.
She's gonna-
Quick, cut this part out. There's spoilers in here. Okay, my turn. So, just for context, we did rate Real Me in the first verse. Goody rated it an A, Hanyu rated it A+, and I rated an A as well. Because of the new rating system, we had to pull some of the old songs that we did. So Real Me, I absolutely love this song. Every time it hits that drop, like midway, especially how it transitions to different sections of the song, and how it has its highs and it goes down to its low, then it has its high again and its low again. It's just, I just feel the ebb and flow, and I love it so much. I am also a big fan of metal, I guess in this case power metal, because it reminds me, I think it was Power Man 2000 or something like that. Good band to listen to. And so like just the way that the guitars hit in this, it just feels so good along with the beat. The MV definitely helps it a lot. I do like the aesthetic of the white and red, which is actually perfect for, the Christmas holiday. Look at us, white and red hats, huh? See? We matched it. We're so good at this, at picking songs. Man, I'm gonna give this a 5.
I am of the same mind. This is a 5 for me. I really like the dichotomy of the lows and the highs. Like, it just makes the drop that much more powerful. And they do a really good job of overlaying like multiple melodies and panning the guitars from left and right. So it's almost like they're like fighting with each other a little bit. So for like an instrumental track, I think it takes up the space like real nicely. And because of that, it keeps you from getting like too bored. And it's not like an instrumental track that kind of sits in the background either. It's like a more active instrumental, I would say.
I think I'll give this a 5 as well. I mean, we gave it an A, or we gave it A. Remember, I could have maybe like put like a 4.5, but we don't do that here. I love Cornelia. The guitar in this track, it just slaps.
Yeah,
bro
really does.
Bro went so hard. Then the beat drop, like the beat drop, and then I also just love Cornelia, even though I never built her yet. If only her DPS hit as hard as the beat drop.
Why you gotta do her like that, man?
It's okay. No.
Listen, she just needs a module, okay? She just needs a good module.
Surely.
She doesn't have damage because Goody doesn't feed her.
That's true. That's so true. Like, bro, Cornelia's at level 1. Of course, she don't do damage.
Hey, she's level 50.
All right. Any final thoughts?
Please stop on me.
Let's move on to the next one. Y'all ready?
Yep.
Here we go.
Let myself down before, won't let that happen again. Show me what's in store. I want to know everything. I just can't wait anymore. Pumping adrenaline. I just can't wait anymore.
It's been a long time coming.
So I hit the
Ground running.
You can't take
This
From me. Now when I've been waiting for so long. That is Cannot Wait For, composed by Obadiah Brown Beach, produced by Kylan DePorter. The performer is Christina V, who is the brand new Blaze EN voice.
Whoa.
Wait, really?
Yes, that's how we know we got outdated, because we're like, okay. We already listed all of Christina V's EN, being Scotty and stuff like that, and suddenly Blaze.
Scotty W and Blaze?
In this song, W is the one singing, and therefore Christina V is singing, therefore W is Christina V. The list of the amount of songs that she's sung, along with all the EN voiceovers that she's done, just continues to grow. Anyways, this was part of Ambient Synesthesia 2021. Eventually, we're going to go through all of the hard rock metal songs, and then I don't know what Hanyu's going to do after that, so good luck.
Surely.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
not.
kind of die internally. You're gonna have to replace me after we're done with all of them. My opinion's gonna be washed after that.
I can't deconstruct these. It's just all pop now. Don't worry. Next,
Yeah, there we go.
13 or
Accountability.
12th verse, no rock
All
songs.
gonna be pop. It's
All pop.
No. Oh my god, this is my jam. And then Hanya's all like,
All right, since Hanyu apparently really loves rock and metal, you get to go first, Hanyu. Congrats.
Oh my god, I had a really hard time deciding whether I wanted to give this a 5 or a 6, because at first I was like, I don't know if you feel this way, but when you listen to this for the first time in ages, or just any time, do you feel like it's it almost feels like it's lacking a little bit of bass or low end? But then you kind of think about, oh, this is hard rock, and then you think about what characteristics make up hard rock: aggressive vocals, with distorted guitars, and loud drums.
Yep.
And then it makes me realize, oh, I know why I hear the lack of bass in this. It's not just because of that, but it's because the bass in hard rock basically follows the same notes as the guitar, so it kind of melds in to the low end of the electric guitar. And I also know this because I actually popped this song into FL Studio and looked at like the frequency spectrum, and it was like relatively pretty balanced. So I was like, okay, so it's not missing low end. It's just like really melded in because it's hard rock. It's like super subtle, but it's there. I'm listening to it on like some nice headphones, so it makes it a little bit more apparent. I don't know how it's gonna sound like on speakers or on the car though, but the high end is that it definitely goes off like it should, especially with Christina's vocals. Do I want to give this a 5 or 6? I'll give it a 6.
6 out of the gate.
It just hits like all the characteristics of hard rock so well for this.
Remember the last episode, right? We reviewed this song called Rock the Night Away. I was like, wow, this sounds a lot similar to something I listened to before, and it's this song.
Also,
she sings this one too.
Also by Christina
Yeah.
V. And then the one before that was Boiling Blood.
To be fair, we trashed Boiling Blood like it should have been for the mix, though.
I was like, this sounds like Rock the Night Away, but better lyrics.
Yeah, I think that's what's going to affect my rating on it. I guess because we listened to Rock the Night Away. I'm pretty sure if you had these like next to each other, this one, Cannot Wait For, is composed by Obadiah Brownbeach. Rock the Night Away was composed by Stephen Grove, so it's not like one of those things where a similar style is coming from the same composer. Like, is it something where it's like, because it's a hard rock genre, that does hard rock all sound the same? That sort of thing?
Oh no! Hanyu? Existential crisis coming up.
Because maybe if I listened to this song first, maybe this would have got a higher rating.
It's not just me, right? Like the start of the song for both songs like kind of sounds the same, right? For Zob, it might be reversed, but like for me, I actually prefer this one than Rock the Night Away. I'll give it like a 5. I just think this sounds a lot more better than Rock the Night Away. I mean, it's been a long time coming.
This one does feel like it like flows like smoother, like almost like more naturally.
I think that's what really helps it, and especially with the lyrics. The lyrics are really good in this case too, especially with the supporting singers. It's probably Christina V still being the supporting one in the background, but even if it wasn't, it still like helps add on to like that type of bigger space than what it actually is in that way, because it sounds like that they're yelling from like so far away, that sort of thing. The lyrics definitely do flow really well, but there's no like emotional like thing that I can get out of this song like I did with Rock the Night Away. I don't know if it's because of the timing on like I listened to Rock the Night Away first rather than this one. Maybe if I listened to this one first, I'd probably be saying the same thing for Rock the Night Away. I'm just gonna go with what I was thinking before, and it's gonna be a 4.
What did you rate Rock the Night Away?
A 6.
You gave it a 6. I still remember. How about you, Mythic?
So it definitely seems like Christina V has her own thing going on. We'll call it Christina V music. As I guess said, it all sounds similar. Very balanced, I'd feel like there's no highs and lows. There's just the same thing over and over again kind of deal. Lyrics are a big part. The lyrics are really good. You know, it's a very singable song. You can definitely just vibe out to this. But for me, it's not something that I'm going to be headbanging to personally. I think there's other songs that Arknights has that has me headbanging. So I'm going to give it like a 5. I think a 5 is good. I guess I'm going to be the controversial one here. I actually did like Boiling Blood just because I'm more of an EDM head. I like rock as well, but I always grew up listening to like EDM, you know, EDM, dubstep, all that stuff. So Boiling Blood to me was pretty okay. So this song here, good 5. Good 5.
Okay. Any final thoughts?
Nope.
All right.
Nope.
Y'all ready for the next
Can't
one?
wait for the next song. That's it.
Let's move on.
That is Endospore, produced by Garrett Coker. It's definitely like not one of the main 4 that we normally hear from.
That sounds like the first time I've heard that name.
There is a in-game loop version. It's called MBAT RGLK2 Boss 3. Endospore is dedicated to Mizuki as being one half of the Keirula Arbor. I don't know if this is going to be spoilers for anybody, but essentially the Keirula Arbor is part of the whole Seaborn problem sort of thing. And as with anything else, there's timelines associated with this. So there's two different timelines that can happen. It's either A, the Keirula Arbor loses to, Ishmar Myla or whatever, which by the way is that dragon thing in Scotty the Corrupting Heart.
Would you love me if I was a worm?
Yeah, that worm, that's actually a firstborn seaborn, one of the Leviathans. So the Keirula Arbor ends up losing the battle against all the other firstborns and just essentially dies off. The other timeline is Mizuki merges with the Keirula Arbor and the Primordial Lifespring. And what Mizuki does is that he pacifies them, but then they end up disappearing from the world forever. The third option, which is I think what is happening currently in whatever timeline that we're playing through, is that Mizuki assimilates with the Keirula Arbor, becomes Izumik, the source of ecology, and then because Mizuki has a pacifist demeanor, Izumik will end up leading the Seaborn kin to essentially to look for a different world to inhabit other than Terra. That's the current timeline that I think we're currently headed.
I hate IS2 and IS3 lore. It's not like canon to any storyline. It's so annoying. It's the same thing with IS2, where one ending is actually happened and the other three is like, oh, but
maybe this
could have happened.
Yeah, that's the thing. So Scotty the Corrupting Heart, that is one timeline where Scotty the Guard fought off Ishmar Kyla, the worm, and they thought they defeated it, but the worm's like blood or whatever went into Scotty and lay dormant for the longest time. During Undertides, if Scotty accepts the Seaborn blood or whatever, then she becomes Scotty the Corrupting Heart, and Ishmar Myla Kyla or whatever, Ishmar ends up being revived or coming out of dormancy.
They just use it as an excuse to release Scotty again.
Bro,
you're gonna wail on her, right? You're gonna go for pot 6, right?
I wanted Cal on that banner that time. Dang it! If I rolled Cal during that Scotty banner, I actually was gonna shift my waifu from Ceylon to Cal.
Bro,
Really?
Yes, but I missed. I think it's for the better though. I missed for the better.
Bro, we're actually
Ceylon
experiencing Goody's IS3 timeline. Bro, in a different timeline.
We got the Ceylon timeline. There's a Goody Calcit timeline.
Goody Alter, bro.
Oh my god.
There was a lot of people that apparently said that this song is better than Sea Wishes. While I do appreciate like the type of like almost like opera humming and stuff like that, it sounds like very serene sort of thing. Kind of reminds me of like ancient Greece, ancient Rome, like ancient times, right? And that type of singing is very reoccurring in Seaborn related music. Like I remember the time we did the Undertide song, how they all had like, oh, you have the same thing here that's going on. This time with a little bit more of a electronic twist to it, which is familiar to Mizuki because Mizuki's leitmotif, which we also done, Y1K, has the same type of thing. So it's a nice mashup between the Seaborn Mizuki and the Aegir Mizuki. I don't know if I missed it, but for some reason, a lot of people said that this song was better than Sea Wishes, which, if y'all don't remember from 2 weeks ago, got a perfect score from us.
Yeah, that was the piano one that was like 2 minutes long.
So, like,
why is that so?
Like, what? Why do I think this one?
Why do you think they said is better than?
But
I think it might be because this song is like a lot more ambient. This can kind of like sit there in the background more, especially because this is what IS3, right? So people have probably like listened to this like a million times as they played, but it's not the type that where it gets kind of like where you can get tired of. For me, it kind of feels like it's at a good level of like replayability because each section is like pretty unique in this one. As they move from section to section, I don't think there was like any one section that was like really the same, and this one's just really ambient because I kind of love sub bass, and they use sub bass really well in this
because it also kind of reminds me of like especially with the drums, like remember from Rekindle, you get
like
those
tribal
drums. Those tribal drums in there, and I think that's coming more from the Seaborn side of Mizuki. But I don't know, it's weird. I definitely like Sea Wishes a lot, and I think this is a good song as well, but I just don't think it hit as hard as Sea Wishes did. This is a 5 for me. I definitely do like the vocals where they're like humming essentially, kind of like how it was in Undertides. The important thing is the mashup between, in this context, Aegir Mizuki being like kind of like EDM-ish in a way from Y1K. Mash it with kind of like that vocal singing, like Big Hall from Undertides. Mash those two together, and I think you got Endospore. So it was really, really interesting for them to do it.
This definitely has the vibes that I like. It definitely has like that end game kind of feel to it, you know? I'd say there's that part of the song that I really like where it goes dun, 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 dun. That's really cool. I really like that. I'd give this like a 4 though, just because it didn't give me an impact enough to, you know, rate it a little bit higher. But yeah, I'm gonna give it a 4 just because it's just cool. It's just cool. That's it. That's just cool.
I know that like a lot of the BGM songs that are like this are usually miss a lot of the times, or they might end up being like something like kind of tiring in a sense, like how Señor de Lupe was. Even though it was a good song, it was not something that you would probably put on repeat.
Yeah, I can have this in the background, not even think about it, you know? Just, it's something it'd be nice to have in the background, but I wouldn't really like think about it.
It's the opposite for me, actually.
Really?
I think this is just equivalent to Sea of Wishes. Have you guys played Ending 4? Have you guys made it to the boss fight for Ending 4?
No.
Nope.
This plays on Ending 4, and the music really complements the stage that plays with it. Just like Ending 1, where it gets my blood pumping, right? The map itself is just honestly such a chaotic mess, and it's a little bit predictable, especially after playing it once. Playing it the first time, and then this the BGM goes like doo-doo, doo-doo-doo. And then it just like slowly ramps up, just like the Ending 1 boss team, where it just like starts going hard as the level like progresses and gets going. It's like, oh, okay, it's gonna go down. It went horribly. It went horribly bad. Yeah.
Everything's falling apart.
But yeah, it's like just like the Ending 1. This just like it gets me going, and it's like, oh yeah, I can't wait to go back and try again. I failed.
Time to spend another hour to get there.
Time to spend another hour and a half getting there and failing.
I love
But
it.
I like the song. It's just a shame that I usually mute Arknights BGM when I play because song request. I played the map first time with the BGM, and I don't know if I should give it a 5 or a 6 though. I guess I'll just give it a 5 today.
Okay.
Give it a 5. But you, Hanyu?
Yeah, I had a kind of like hard time deciding whether to give it a 5 or 6, because I know all the talk between this and Sea Wishes, even though these are like they kind of like exist within the same space, but they're like very different songs when it comes down to it. Like, I think this song does a really good job of being like, you know, that background instrumental, and I love the more like ethereal like voices thing, but I think I would have liked to hear a little bit more of the ethereal voices, or even a little bit louder to add to more of the ambience. So I think that's what made me lean more towards the 5, just for that. I think if they had added more of those like vocals and stuff like that, I might have changed my mind, but I think it's pretty solid 5, almost 6.
Little fun fact, an endospore, by the way, is a dormant, tough, and non-reproductive structure produced by certain bacteria. It is known for its indestructible characteristics that is the strongest of all carbon-based life.
Ooh.
Which is fitting for both Mizuki and the Kairula Arbor / Izumix nature. All right, here we go for the next one. Here we go.
Another one.
From the open shore, I will learn to fly, so past the great divide. Surface seem to call out all the lies.
Is it still a sin?
If I let them in as they sail to calm a tide, I'll awaken what's asleep inside.
There's a hidden door on the ocean floor. Do these dreams belong to me? If it calls my name, am I awakening?
Literally, just that last line alone makes this really well done song.
Yesterday was the first time I listened to this song.
Really? Oh my god.
Yeah.
What a crime!
Well, you've been enlightened.
I have.
You've been awakened.
Something awakened inside me.
So this is Awaken, composed by Adam Gubman, performed by Holly Cedillos, who is a soprano singer, and I can say without a doubt that singing was absolutely spectacular. That is literally years of practice. And if it wasn't obvious enough, this is the leitmotif for Spectre the Unchained, who
That's my Sega favorite.
has awoken from her self-induced amnesia.
That's still so metal, though. They injected Originium into her spine.
Yep.
What the hell?
And she lived.
And she lived. That's metal.
The wiki has this as a sea shanty as a genre, but it's also vocal-driven orchestral.
Yeah.
I think it's more of that than a sea shanty, honestly. The sea shanty is more of the boss theme of the event, and not this one.
I can see why they call it She's Shanty though, just because like it's so like motivational and the melody of it. But like, yeah, I agree, Hundo P, that it's like more vocal driven. Absolutely. I don't think it could have been done any better if it wasn't for her voice. I feel like her voice and singing.
It literally made this.
Yeah.
Like, because of how she is singing, she hits low, she hits high, she has the whole range. The one thing that's always going to be memorable too is like how, and this goes back to it being like partially a sea shanty, is literally just in the chorus where it's from the open shore I will learn to fly, so I'm past the great divide, and you're just like, oh, it feels so good.
Yep.
That was the highlight.
I guess I'll start with my rating. This is the type of song that you feel like you would listen in a Disney movie.
Yeah.
Screams Disney vibes to me. This is the kind of song that makes me want to set sail and find the One Piece. Like, this is the type of song that prevents scurvy. It's fantastic. So in the beginning part, there's definitely like a long buildup to like a very majestic part, but it's very upbeat, you know? So whenever the chorus, chimes in, there's not a moment in the song to where I'm not like just ready to hear like the next part, you know? It's just fantastic. It's majestic. Spectre is definitely a Disney princess, that's for sure.
She might as well be one.
So for that, 6 stars.
6 out of the gate. You said that like it's a long build-up, but the lyrics go by real quick in the beginning.
Oh yeah.
So like while it does take a while, you're going through at least 3 essentially verses.
But it's the build-up that you want to listen to. Like you don't you care about the whole song, you know? The middle part of like where she's, singing, it's a bit slower, but it sounds so majestic that it literally awakens you.
Yeah.
You have like an awakening by listening to this song.
It's kind of interesting too. Like there's different tempos too. In the beginning, it'll start off like even just this beginning part right here. It's just like and then suddenly open oceans, crushing waters,
And
it's
you're
just
in
so
for something
quick.
epic.
And then it slows down a bit, and then picks up again, and then you hit that chorus, which is like almost like scaling the cliffs on a seashore. There's just so much going on in this song.
Hanyu, whenever you first heard it, you didn't really know what direction it was taken, right? Like you didn't expect that middle part of her just singing the chorus.
I was like, okay, I see why this is a she shanty. Okay, it's motivational, and then it hit, and I was like, damn, whoa, that's crazy. And then easily that already hit me as the most memorable part of the song. I knew the moment that they sung that first line in the chorus. That kind of sent it home, and even more so for like the outro. They went into like the softer vocals.
Perfect way to end it.
That'd be a 6 for me.
One of the things I do like is that how the song is called Awaken, right? So it is spoken 3 times in the song, twice in the chorus, but in the last chorus, the last line, it says, if it calls my name, am I awakening? So like in the chorus, it's normally I'll awaken what's in sleep inside, but there's still a continuation at the very end, whereas if it calls my name, am I awakening? And so it tells a type of story about like, especially for Spectre. So the song is very much made for her as she's awakening to become Spectre the Unchained. What really sent this song home was pretty much how, yes, it is a vocal-driven orchestral, and Holly did an absolutely splendid job, and I cannot express how well this was well sung. Also, a 6 for me.
I mean, what else to say? I just really love this song. You guys all like, it's a 6. I also love it too. Don't worry. But there's these points in the song I just noticed, like where it's just so fast paced and it like slows down in the other parts, and it's like it kind of like represents Spectre in a way, where the old Spectre that we used to know, right? It's like that insane nunchuck chainsaw wielding pizza cutter girl,
Love
and
it.
then like it's the same thing, but her alter is like a more sane, but it's still deep within inside her, and it's like switches back and forth just like Spectre alter, and that's so good. You know, I'll just give it a 6 as well. I just love
Yes, sir.
I
Our
just love
first
it.
6666.
This is actually the third. Oh my god. And I don't even have anything yet. I was supposed to set up something where, like, if we get a perfect 24 rating, I don't know, like fireworks and something will happen. Maybe we can just do it in post. I'll figure out something for
Yeah.
stream. For stream at some point.
Mustima
By the
can
way-
put like some yippee!
Yeah, yippee confetti.
Firecrackers and guns.
Wait, what?
By the way, this is the type of song that you play in your car with your friend, you know, and your friend has never heard it. Your friend's like, what the heck is this? And then you're just like, just wait.
And here it is.
Just wait.
listen,
Just
listen, my
listen.
child.
Yeah,
And then
you
by
can
the
just
time-
pass it off as Disney.
Yeah. yeah. Just say, oh, it's a
Listen.
Disney song. You know?
Listen to this
It's from Disney,
Disney
bro.
song.
This
It's
is
from-
Oh, what movie? I want to watch that. No, don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it, bro.
For anybody who wasn't aware, this is now the third perfect rated song by the panelists. Obviously, we'll see how the community voted later. The other two are Sea Wishes, which was literally in the last verse, and Operation Blade.
And almost sent it.
Stop it. I already have to suffer with Goody's pensive emote. If I could go back in time and make that a perfect, I would.
Oh, that's such a good emote name.
Don't forgive me. No. Why must y'all do me like this?
You did yourself like this.
By the
5
way,
out of
5 out of
6.
6.
I was the only one who rated it a 5, so it got a 23 out of 24. And after the episode, I immediately regretted it. And what ended up happening, and this wasn't like fault of my own, well, whatever. My Spotify rap Sentence is my top song for my rap this year. So yeah.
5 out of 6. Bottom
He was really,
10.
he was really projecting when he rated it.
I've been begging
Amazing.
for a re-rating.
Until then, we will hold this on to Zop.
Yeah.
Until then.
Yeah, it goes on the wall of shame.
Any final thoughts on Awaken? No.
You said
All right.
Something is awakening in me.
And it's the next song. Here we go. The player crashed again.
Uh-oh.
+1.
Dude, if it crashes 2 more times in this stream, we'll have bingo.
Our hallelujah.
What?
Feliz Navidad.
Robert the Bear.
Feliz
Play my
Navidad.
baby.
Prospero año y felicidad.
I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas.
Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry
Help, I can't control the panelists. Well, if it wasn't obvious
Think
enough,
it glows.
this is called Snowy Night, which thanks Yostar for releasing this on Christmas Eve, because I did wanted to have this song in here, but it wasn't available yet on whatever. It doesn't matter. This
Did
was a
you
last minute
know
change. So this was Snowy Night, composed by Adam Government and Peter Wright Jones, produced by Adam Government, performed by Riley Costello, who is a New York-based actor, singer, and songwriter. Plays on, I think, Broadway as well. Did Hairspray Live is one of the plays that he's a part of. I'm gonna have to say this because, like, I checked his Twitter and the man lips. He has a straight up 8-pack going on. I could shred cheese on those abs. Anyways, he's the singer for Snowy Night.
Everyone. He's just waiting for somebody to cut in, but no one says it.
Don't worry, I'll cut myself. This song was released to commemorate Christmas 2022 in CN, and then Christmas 2023 in Global. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Oh,
Merry
man.
Christmas.
I wonder why. It like has all the lyrics from all the Christmas songs ever, as y'all were singing it
Yeah.
earlier.
Silence looks really good in those shorts, by the way. Just want to point that out. You're
Peak,
Silence.
peak MV. Silence your shorts. Peak.
Peak.
All right.
That's what makes it a 6 for me.
Oh, okay. I'll go ahead and write that down.
Sounds shorts.
I'll give this one a 4 because I can't really fit All I Want for Christmas into this. Maybe there's like a better line
my
in
God.
there, but I can't find
Actually-
it.
Hey, Goody, could you emphasize
I'll give it a
4 for my
5.
bingo card, please?
4.
There you go. Thank you.
Oh, Hanyu, roll a dice, and that'll be your review score.
Oh my
Here,
god. Hold on, let
I'll
me
roll
pull
it
up
for
the
you.
dice. Yeah, roll it for me.
you.
Roll it for me.
You got a 2. Complain about it now.
It's because it's a Christmas song.
No, what? You don't like Christmas?
I want for Christmas.
I hate
is
Christmas
you.
music so much. But
Oh no.
all right, Goody, roll it again. Roll it again.
Like in that IS3, you re-roll. You spend a dice to re-roll.
Yeah.
You got a 1.
It's because it's happy. It's a happy Christmas song. I will forcefully re-roll it. It'll be a 5. I think they do something really interesting here because they don't really have a lyric structure, so it almost felt a little bit don't quote me on this one, but it felt a little bit like Rhapsody-ish because I don't think there's really like a chorus. I don't feel like there's a chorus in here.
No, not at all.
Because it just goes verse, bridge, and then verse and then outro. Actually, maybe does that put it into a 4 for me? I don't know. It's like somewhere between 4 and 5. It has a nice drum groove though, but other than actually no, I think it's a 4 for me because it feels like relatively the same throughout, but maybe that's the way Christmas music goes.
It's not morning dew at least. Whoa,
Marrying your Christmas. You married Christmas?
is it the only answer?
Oh, that needs to go on the bingo card. Goody starts singing Morning Dew.
Oh my god.
We're putting that one on the bingo card. Do you have any other thoughts?
Yeah, maybe I'd like it more if Alan Day sung this one.
Oh my god. The chat would rate it
Maybe it would be
mid
better
like
if it just
stainless
kept
heart.
looping. No, not again. Not stainless heart. What? I swear, if this gets lower than Lily of the Valley, I don't know anymore. I can't trust anybody anymore.
Okay, so for me, first off, I do like Riley's voice, sang it really well. There's a large pause that I don't know if it really fit in, probably because it lacks a chorus. Like
You're talking about like right after the second verse, right? That
Yeah.
bridge almost.
it's
like
a
the
very
solo.
long like instrumental
it's
solo.
long, yeah.
It's like it was spending time to look at the music video rather than the actual song. So if you turn off the music video, like if you don't look at the video and you just listen to the thing, you're just like, all right, what's happening? I feel like that part was way too long.
Bring back the sweet man's voice.
But it's like one of those things where like one thing I do appreciate is that how it pulls different, obviously because you guys were singing it, different lyrics from other Christmas songs and combines them all together. So that worked out really well. The setting that I imagine this would be playing would be, say you're at a restaurant for Christmas dinners and they have a live performance up on stage. This is the type of song that would be playing up there. So this is how I imagined it, which kind of like throws me off here because like I'm not in that type of setting. I can see where that setting would be nice. I spend Christmas at home, not at a restaurant.
Yeah.
But it might just be because it is, yes, a Christmas song. But I too would also give this a 4. Because I do like what they were doing here. I just also don't like what they were doing here.
My honest rating was actually a 5. We'll keep it like that just because of
He just really likes Christmas music.
Yeah. That's the explanation that we're actually gonna give.
Yep.
We'll cut out everything else.
You ever visit Mythic stream? Just start requesting Christmas music. He loves it.
Yeah.
He loves Christmas music. Mythic loves Christmas
Apple-bottom jeans.
music and apple bottom jeans and the boots with the fur.
Bottom jean.
Boots with the fur.
Let's get through this. We'll start from the top.
If you guys did not put 6 stars for Awaken, I will find you and I will.
Let's start with Real Me.
Is it like an average vote or like a?
Yeah, it's an average. It'll be like a decimal as well, like 4.3
I'm
or
gonna say-
something like that.
I'm gonna say like 4.
4? Okay, let's see here. Oh wow, I guess I got it right.
What?
A 4.3. I guess that's kind of in line. Wow, 3 3s. Some people really thought this was mid. You won't think it's mid once you hear the piano version.
Like this song's mid, but the piano version though makes me like it a little bit more.
Because the piano version makes this
Yeah.
one look mid.
Another one.
All right, cannot wait for my player to stop crashing. 4.3. I guess they really didn't like it.
Wow.
Wait, what was the score for?
I think it was just because we were talking about Christina V.
Rock the night away.
Yeah, Rock the Night Away.
4.3.
They just thought about every hard rock song out there.
They
They're
are
like, yeah,
consistent.
sounds the same.
4.3.
The chat is
It's
consistent.
consistent.
Good job, community. You are consistent. 5 5s, 2 3s, 2 4s. All right, Endospore is next.
Christina 4.8.
4.V. I'm in. All right, Endospore.
Oh my
Mythic.
God.
What do you think?
A 4.8.
5.0.
Let's go.
What? Oh my god, come on.
Flat 5.
Well, good news, everybody, because Endospore was a 5.0. That means so far we have not failed in putting a song that essentially wasn't mid. Actually, no, the average is 4.8. Oh dear.
No, it's okay. Awaken will carry.
Will it?
There's only one answer.
5.8.
Okay, who was it? Who was it?
It's close.
Have you ever gotten a 6.0?
No.
No, right?
No.
Nah, there's
I
always
find
gonna
that
be this
highly
one guy.
impossible.
Yeah.
What is the highest one we've got? Like 5.86, right? Or something?
Yes, so while the community did vote at a 5.8 because of our perfect score, that boosted it up to a 5.96, making Awaken
Ooh.
the #1 most rated song on the Terran charts. And
Let's go.
we literally broke 2 records 2 episodes in a row when Sea
bring
Wishes
the
beat Blade in the 10th
Ah.
verse.
Amazing.
Blade set the standard 5.86. Last verse, Sea Wishes got a 5.88, and now Awaken has a 5.96.
What was the one score?
There was
5, I'm gonna
7
guess.
6s and 2 5s.
All right, where you at? Where y'all at?
And finally, the Snowy Night.
I think everyone
Locked.
at this point is tired of Christmas music, right?
What do you mean?
like,
This
it
is peak
it
right
is.
now.
It's just
it is
chat.
peak right now.
From what I just got, the sum of chat does not have good taste. So, so I will say, I'm just playing. So I will say a 5.5.
4.3. Wait, what? Huh?
Dang.
3,
No,
Why is
4.3.
there so many 4.3s? Lord.
Huh, that's weird.
No shot. The 4.3 charts.
Well, I mean, it is what it is. Can't really put it against it, so. Is it? That's the end of the 11th verse. Thank y'all very much for hanging out with us today. Merry Christmas, everybody. Thank you so much, Mythic, for coming out this morning. In your case, this morning,
This is
yes.
fun. No, I love it. Thank you so much for having me on.
Thank you, Goody Hanyu, for also continuing along on this interesting escapade as we go into Arknights music and its lore.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Time's ticking until we run out of rock songs.
Don't worry, we have other like IPs that we could also go into. Risk Rain 2, anybody? The Petrichor
Let's do Guilty
charts?
Gear.
Oh yeah, Guilty Gear.
do
That's a
that.
good one.
Guilty Gear Strive.
Rub a dub, yeah, too late, my baby.
It'll be a good time.
Dude, the lyrics of that song is so fire. It's-
Have you heard
my
that song,
God.
Hanyu? That's like a death metal.
Rub-a-dub.
I have not.
You should listen to it. It's called Extra.
Hallelujah.
Okay.
Rub-a-dub, yeah, yeah. I
So-
have you
so-
running.
It's peak music. Anyways, we are the Terran Charts. We are a bi-weekly podcast. Though we are going on break. This is the last verse until February. So make sure you join the Discord and then you'll see when the next verse, the 12th verse, will be up in January. So look forward to that. A little bit of credits. So as I mentioned before, we are the Terran Charts. Our hosts are Hanyu, Goody, and myself. Our video editor is Mastima.mp4. Thumbnail artist is Benobi. Our community manager is Lasat. Community team as well. Our moderator is Speedy. I'm also the project manager as well. Special thanks go out to dokonjou, Fran, Nem for the panels. Rumby, he's the one who animated the Terran Charts logo that you see there. Oh, look at that. Nice little disappearing and reappearing. Thanks so much, Rumby. Appreciate it. And Strumer, who, by the way, might be our next video editor as well. Merry Christmas, everybody. Enjoy your holidays. We'll see you next week for the Terran Holiday 2023.
Let's start pin.
Dude, I don't even know half the things he sings.
Cut stream now. Cut it now. Cut the stream.